Precious Lord, take my hand. Shall I sing it? It goes, precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on. I am what I define as a person of faith. It has rooted my life in gratitude. And no matter how much you've gone through, you're not alone, and you have an obligation to follow the prime commandment of loving God and loving other people. Love is hard work. I tell you, hate is much easier and much more reflexive, but to love is hard. Aging isn't something that starts at the arbitrary age of 50 or 65. Aging is something that we do our entire lives. This is what 74 looks like. And I encourage people not to confuse my capacity with my age or my ability. Yes, I walk with a cane, I have diabetic neuropathy, but it doesn't mean that I can't effectively advocate for myself and my interest, or that I cannot effectively serve the community in general. I sit on 3 nonprofit boards I'm part of, the board of directors of the Village Chicago. We come together with the idea to counter the impact of social isolation. And I'm a member of the board of directors, and I'm a founding member of the National Organization for Men Against Sexism. And that's the nation's oldest pro-feminist organization. My next board is a special project, and One Roof Chicago is an initiative to build an intergenerational LGBTQ residence on the south side of Chicago. So while I live here on the north side, I'm a 3rd generation native-born South Sider, and you can take the boy out of the South Side, but you can't take the South Side out of the boy. My civic engagements are 2 that I'm very proud of. I've been selected to serve on the Mayor's Advisory Council on LGBTQ Affairs, and then the other is a new thing called the Illinois Commission on LGBTQ Aging. The advances of any marginalized community impact all other communities, and so the entire LGBT community in the state of Illinois will benefit from the work being done by the Illinois Commission on LGBTQ Aging. You know, my generation is oftentimes referred to as the Stonewall generation, the first generation of out elders, and we have an obligation to share our story so that it's not lost in history, with the hope that younger generations will benefit from that so that they don't have to reinvent the wheel. And as we know from the political environment we see all across the country, as we experience over 500 bills across the country that are anti-LGBT, if our younger generations know their history, know their legacy, know their culture, then they will be able to protect their rights going forth. What I focus on is the gratitude for being where I am, for having the capacity that I have to be faced with the opportunities that I have to serve my fellow human beings. And time goes so quickly, so very, very quickly. But at each stage of life, there's value. There's a reason to live as well as you can for as long as you can. And that's all I'm trying to do.